powered by Bet Power. It's match day 22 already, and this afternoon, Accra Hearts of Oak will dare the might of Kotoku Royals here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Weather looks good for association football, and we can tell you that for a fact, and it's simply because the weather is up, the sun is up and running, and of course there's a gentle breeze from the Atlantic Ocean. My name is Prince Anand. I'm here with Jude Achampong as we get ready to bring you nothing but the best from Accra Hearts of Oak, who occupy the 4th position on the league table, against Kotoku Royals, who are languishing at the bottom.
Yeah, it's a David and Goliath affair here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And Kotoku Royals, after that amazing performance against Bechem United, they will be showing their prowess here. Can they light it on? Can they surprise Hearts of Oak today? It's a big day and a big game for Kotoku Royals. But for Hearts of Oak, it's an impressive start under the reign of David Oklu. Can he maintain that form? He's been so far undefeated in the last 2 games. Can he maintain that form? It's a big question here.
Fans of Accra Hearts of Oak throughout the week have been mobilizing themselves to make their way to the stadium, throng the stadium as it were, to give the Phobians the necessary support. Can't say we have the best of fans here, but they are still trickling in their numbers as Accra Hearts of Oak get themselves battle ready to take on Kotoku Royals. The first round, when these two sides met, Kotoku Royals, I beg your pardon, succumbed to a 0-1 defeat at the hands of Accra Hearts of Oak. Efriye Barnier getting a goal on that occasion. Efriye is no longer with the Phobians, but they do have the men to register the goals for them. Kotoku Royals may not have started the season, their debut season as it were, very well, but they seem to have picked up some valuable pointers down the line. And this afternoon, the indication is that they are here to cause a stir against Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yeah, they are in fantastic form, Kotoku Royals. Don't forget, in the second window of the transfer season, they added some quality players to their setup, and that has done the magic for them.
Accra Hearts of Oak will be sporting a 4-2-1-3 formation, ably put together by David Oklu, which means that Glid and Eso will be the gentlemen in front of Zachary and Amankwa Caleb, with Mtange supporting the attack up ahead. And there is where we're going to see the likes of Benjamin York and, of course, Junior Kwajo Obeng. David Oklu believes that he's put up a strategy that will stand the test of time against Kotoku Royals, who this afternoon themselves are sporting a 4-3-3 formation. Frank Boateng will start in goal. But let's look out for Collins Kujo, Francis Kumi, and Richard Jeku, the 3 men up front. They are the ones responsible for banging goals for Kotoku Royals.
Yes, and if you listen to David Oklu, he says there's no room for complacency. He's going for the kill. It's a 4-2-1-3 formation, and Linda Ntamge is the man to supply the ammunition for Albert Uende. Don't forget, Benjamin York is the top scorer, and he will be combining on the flanks with Kojo Obeng Jr. This is a very, very up and doing front line, very dangerous front line for Hearts of Oak this afternoon. But for Kotoku Royals, John Edriafo says, look, I also have the 3 men up front to do the goods and do the magic for me. Richard Jiku is the highest top scorer with 6 goals. He is in some tremendous form. Then again, you talk about Andy Kumi, his rich vein of form is also coming to bear. He is that explosive on the run, and he is going to combine with Collins Kujo, another player with 4 goals.
Solid performance in front of goal for the 3 gentlemen you spoke earlier on about, and all eyes would be on them. But they are coming up against a very, very forceful Accra Hearts of Oak team. And they've got men in their defense to hold and marshal forces in there as well. Captained this afternoon by Eric Eso. We're going to see the likes of Yao Mankwa Befi, who does the daring runs on that right flank of his. Benjamin York is the leading goal scorer of Accra Hearts of Oak, but has not been able to find the target in recent times. Plus, of course, Glid Jordan Otanga Invu will be one of the key players also to look out for. Don't forget the forceful pair of Zachary and Caleb in defense. Yeah,
then again, you talk about those pair in defense, and David Oklu is making just one change to the team that drew at BBN Gold Stars. Then again, there's no Kunedu Yadom in the heart of defense. He is absent because of accumulation of yellow cards, and his place taken by Zachary. And so Zachary will be pairing in the heart of defense the chap in the 20 shirt, Caleb Amankwa. Amankwa is fit and ready to go.
Fit and ready to go, and so are we here in commentary position. We're hoping that we can bring you nothing but the best in terms of 90 minutes of action. Let's take a look at the officials handling the match here today. All Class 1 referees. Emmanuel Tampuri is from Bolga Tanga, will be assisted on lines 1 by Eric Indebugri, also from Bolga. From Aflao comes Courage Kwedufia, he's the assistant 2. And then from Tamale comes our 4th official, Mohammed Miss Bawa. Match commissioner for this afternoon's encounter is John B. Yakubu.
Yeah, and Coach John Ediafo spoke about how organized they should be in the heart of defense if they are to win this game. They've considered the highest number of goals in the Bet Power Premier League. So it's good for them to look resolute and well organized at the back against a very dangerous Hasselhoff setup.
Kotoku Royals come into this game by courtesy of a 3-1 spanking of Bechem United. That match was played in the own background, as it were. Accra Hearts of Oak could only manage a draw against Bibiani Gold Stars. And so Kotoku Royals are fired up for action, and Richard Jiko has a simple job to lead the men on the field of play to victory over the Phobians here this afternoon. For Accra Hearts of Oak, nothing but victory would do them a whole world of good. We've got a lot of their followers here at the Accra Sports Stadium opposite the main stand. You see most of them with their Accra Hearts of Oak flags, and these were given to them at entry points at the Accra Sports Stadium on their way into the game. Emmanuel Tampuri gets us underway. The first 45 minutes of action, and it's between Accra Hearts of Oak, who are playing in their traditional rainbow colors and are playing from left to right. First opportunity of a throw would go to the visitors, but if he could not keep that in play. And let's take a look at what kind of support they will be getting up front. But of course, Joe Boateng with that throw. Advantage goes to Royals.
Yeah, then again, the chap in the 30 shirt, Collins Kujo, we spoke about him. He's a very dangerous lad, trying to turn away and was whacked down.
Oh, some good footwork there. Linda Ntange is also one of the forceful chaps for Accra Hearts of Oak, who on a very good day can glitter with a lot of promise. All the way back to goalkeeper Richmond Ai. It's been a good enough season for the Phobians, and there they come forward once again. Can't go past the defense of Kotoku Royals. Careful defending. The fans would give the applause as it gives Accra Hearts of Oak their momentous and joyous ineptitude, as it were, to get some face-saving opportunities.
Yeah, what a ball in, what a pass from Okai down the left side. It's a lovely pass, and Linda trying to, just flick the ball over the defense. Couldn't go through that time, but that was a lovely pass.
Corner kick. Ntange still dangerously poised there, but this time it's picked up by Frank Boateng. Quickly gets it down the field. Careful defending by the Phobians at this stage. Was that a trip from behind? Referee has blown the whistle. Advantage will go to the Phobians. Yeah,
it's a good start from the Phobians. Already making inroads, trying to put the pressure on the defense of Kotoku Royals. Then again, that was a slight push from Kujo on Otanga.
Advantage will go to the Phobians. Quite a forceful set of players Coach David Oklu has put in the first 11 for Accra Hearts of Oak. It goes all the way back and is booted out. Not too far though, there was a tangle. And advantage is going to be given to Accra Hearts of Oak as they come forward.
Yeah, again, the clearance from Mensa are not the best. And Paul Abanga was looking for the free kick. Referee who have none of that.
To the near side, Boateng goes down.
Yeah, he's been very impressive, Boateng. throughout the whole season. What's that long ball from Otanga? And there, Kojo Jr. couldn't control the ball with the head.
Boateng has been very spectacular, especially the second round. Held the fort very well for the Kotoku lads.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle down the left side between Jiku and Befi.
Trip from behind advantage will go to Kotoku Royals.
Yeah, it's another clumsy tackle from Zakari on Andy Kumi. It's a very painful one.
Yeah. Andy Kumi obviously is the eye of the fans of Kotoku. Knocking in some quality goals for the team. He's got 5 so far to his credit, Francis Andy Kumi.
Yeah, he's been in tremendous form with that blistering pace. He's that dangerous when you give him that space. You don't allow him to cut onto his right. He's going to smash one from around the D in the penalty box.
It's been a very tough season for Kotoku Royals. Richmond Ayi gets ready for the free kick. Two-man wall formed by Linda and Eso. Here comes in the free kick from Boateng. Swept away nicely by the Phobians. It's taken away. And now there's going to be that strong run. And it's York who leads. Looking for an opportunity to send it across. He does. But it's gathered nicely by Frank Boateng.
Yeah, it's good play from Benjamin York. He gets the ball. He's waiting for options. He gets that little bit of space and whips the ball across the face of goal. He's waiting for a colleague to come knocking the ball to the back of the net. Nobody there to connect home.
Poor clearance by Mensah, first time of asking. It goes to Frank and shows them how to do the clearance. Mensah now for Royals. It's a long ball in, but no problems at all. With strong men like Caleb Amankwa in defense. Did the ball cross the line, or did he control with his hand?
Oh, that pass from Ayi. It's a heavy pass, and Befi is struggling to control the ball with the chest. The referee says he hit the hand.
And so he's giving the advantage to Kotoku Royals. As we were saying a while ago before, it's been a very, very tough season for Kotoku Royals. They've lost 14 matches, won 5 and drawn 2. In fact, they are the team with the least number of draws this season. Good ball control as they try and come through the middle. Hartlepool trying to weather the storm at this stage. Oh, lovely pass through. Then he goes through 2 players, lays on the pass. This looks good for Kotoku Royals. Well, a little bit of a miscommunication there. Richmond Ayi was committed to defending the situation.
Lovely piece of play from Kotoku Royals to cut the defense of Hartlepool open. Kujo just trying to cut the ball back, get the finish, but nobody there to finish home. Look at Andy Kumi. He's showing that pace again, cuts the ball back. He's just trying to tee up a striker, Kujo. But there, Richmond Ayi came out and made it very difficult for Collins Kujo to connect home. Good goalkeeping, I must say.
Yeah, came out bravely. But there was already a Hartlepool defender trying to deal with the situation. And communication would have helped.
Yeah, that was one dangerous move from Kotoku Royals. Someone inside to the Hartlepool defense.
Yeah, well, they are all in a joyous and a jubilant mood. 7 minutes gone, no goal as yet.
And once again, it's the pace of Andy Kumi causing all sorts of problems.
Yeah. Ayi says he's okay. Will definitely want to continue the game. Accra Hearts of Oak have played 11 matches at home. They've won just 4.
That's not good enough.
Certainly could have done better. Here comes in the corner kick. Mensah went up for that. It's a head on target. The eventual clearance by Accra Hearts of Oak. Not done too well. Still dangling in there. Kujo picks up. Did he touch his hand? So says the referee.
Well, again.
Well, Ayi is down once again.
Hearts of Oak under the cosh. An intensive pressure from Kotoku Royals from the corner kick. Hearts of Oak defense is 6 and 7. Brilliant save from Ayi to deny Jiku here. And still the danger was boiling in there. And Hearts of Oak survived the scare. But what a save from Richmond Ayi. It's a super save. Good reflexes, got down very early onto his left to parry the ball away from that header from Jiku.
It will be a big blow if Accra Hearts of Oak lose their ace number 1 goalie, Richmond Ayi, at this early stage of the game. Eric Ofori entry is in the dugout. Prince Kwame Dogbe, linkman as they go forward.
And Kotoku Royals, they have had the best spell so far since the start of the game.
Yes, Eso ball has been taken away from him, but he recovers nicely. Lays on the pass now. Accra Hearts of Oak on the offensive. They should look good. Out of danger zone. Kotoku clear their lines.
And Kotoku are doing enough. They are just trying to unsettle Hearts of Oak. They are not allowing Hearts of Oak to get into their groove.
Denying Accra Hearts of Oak the early element of settling down into the game. Pushed forward. Pressure is on the defense of Kotoku Royals. This could be dangerous for them. Cleared out nicely, footing at the very last minute. Accra Hearts of Oak, yes, Linda. Timely tackle there. And it's cleared by Jiku. Fans were appealing for a handball situation.
Yeah.
Referee saw nothing wrong with that. And it's now an opportunity for them to move forward now. Mohamed's pass dealt with in the middle. And then the pass threaded on. Francis and Dikumi will obviously be the target up front. But here they go through the middle, unfortunately. Attack fizzles out for Oda Kotoku Royals.
Yeah, what a game we have on our hands. And Kotoku Royals are not scared of Hearts of Oak. They are matching them boot for boot.
Yeah, well, they may be the last on the log in terms of points, in terms of positioning. But they've got some rich quality in their team. Collins beaten there nicely. Accra Hearts of Oak now pushed forward. Connection between the likes of Linda, York, and Kojo Obeng Jr. has not lived up to expectation, not just yet. That was an unfortunate slip there. Advantage goes to Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yeah, it's a poor play from Abanga. They're trying to play from the back, Kotoku Royals, but then gives the ball away, and that was a clear push on Linda. It's Kujo with a push.
Accra Hearts of Oak come forward now to the near side, ably controlled. Quick turn. Cross is short-lived. Accra Hearts of Oak still playing without their injured captain. Long ball back. Flag is already up on the near side.
Yeah, again, Hearts of Oak trying to get that ball over the defense of Kotoku Royals. It's Linda who is lashing onto that pass, but can't stay offside.
Up on his feet, definitely would want to continue with the game. And again, the connection between Linda and Utanga, we're yet to see it blossom. That was a strong tackle at the very end by Jiku, and that was a situation where they appealed for the handball. Accra Hearts of Oak still pushing forward. This is Linda, lays on the pass. York, before he could get to it, Linda was brought down, and it's a free kick advantage to Hearts of Oak.
Yeah, and the supporters are pretty much frustrated. They feel it should be a yellow card. Yes, Linda in full control here. Yeah, whacked from behind, and clearly should have been a yellow card.
Accra Hearts of Oak trying to make inroads into enemy territory. Linda has been on top of it, but they have not found that gaping hole, not just yet. Frank Boateng readies himself for the free kick. Free kick to the Phobians. Over the wall. And Frank Boateng rose to the occasion.
Yeah, he needed to be alert. I mean, it's a wonderful free kick from Linda in Tangay. It's going straight at Boateng, but he needed to be alert to parry the ball away. Look at the technique, the bend, excellently done. So much power behind the ball.
Corner kick advantage to Accra Hearts of Oak, the first. Linda gets himself ready to effect the corner kick. Swings it in nicely. The header is on target. Fortunately, over the top. And that's one of the few things he's noted for Caleb Amankwa. Comes forward, the corner kick came in sweet and fast.
Yeah, it's a leaping header, a towering header. Lovely corner kick from Linda, but just look at the connection from Caleb Amankwa. It's a trademark header. This is target narrowly.
15 minutes gone, it's Hearts 0, Odan Kotoku Royals 0. Oh, good footwork there. Dispossesses his marker. Comes to Boateng on the near side. Ball picked up nicely by Zachary, but can't go too far. Boateng once again. And Kotoku Royals keeping the ball to themselves. Mensah. And then they switch play to the far side. It's a long ball, obviously. It would go the way of goalkeeper Richmond Ayi.
I mean, they're not afraid to control the ball and pass with that precision. They're trying to engineer that belief that they can play. And so they start the move from the back, and it's been good for Kotoku Royals so far.
It's a long searching ball. York brings it down nicely. And that was a pass from Junior. Not the best.
Yeah, I mean, he does everything right. The control was excellent. Just cutting on onto his left, he's picking a pass. But that final ball is a very poor one from Junior.
Ball goes over the line. Advantage will go to Accra Hearts of Oak. Hearts have found it difficult scoring in some of their home matches this season. Drew goalless against Karela, drew goalless against Samatex. Also drew goalless against Legon Cities. And when it mattered most, they lost by a 0-2 scoreline against Aduana. Picked up in the middle by Zachary, lays on the pass. This is good enough. Good footwork. Told you, Jude, they may be languishing at the bottom, but they play some very good football when it matters.
Yeah, delightful football from Kotoku Royals. And the House of Folk faithfuls here clapping for them.
Long searching ball, Mensah under pressure. Safety first. It's a throw-in advantage to Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yeah, it's a no-nonsense clearance from Mensah. And Albert Yuendo was giving him that hot chase.
Linda waits for it and gets it. Dispossessed of the ball, but
yeah, clearly.
That's a complaint.
Clearly, that's not a good one from the referee.
Yeah.
I mean, he won the ball.
Wilson won the ball fair and square. Free kick to Accra Hearts of Oak. Frank Boateng has been on duty for the better part of the game. Swung in nicely. Missed opportunity there again, Caleb.
Yeah, and you look at how Linda is taking those set pieces. It's just linking up all the time with Caleb Amankwa. It feels this is what they've been doing in training. This time around, not a perfect ball from Linda.
Yeah, and Caleb got the direction wrong as well. But obviously, something they picked up from the training grounds. Caleb comes up for all the set pieces and uses his height to advantage.
Yeah, and don't forget Kotoku in the last 2 matches have scored from set pieces.
Pressure on Boateng has eased up a bit. Joe Boateng. Solid defending there from Mensah once again. But Accra has to come forward. Caleb's long ball. York cannot react quickly.
Yeah, good reaction from Boateng. I mean, sometimes when you are so experienced in the game, you read the lines, and that was a good one, reading the lines from Boateng.
So Boateng starts the attack. From the rear, Mensah gets a foot in. Throw-in advantage, a little bit of confusion there between the center referee and the assistant.
Yeah, again, I thought there was nothing too heavy in that tackle from Prince Kwabi Doje. But then again, the assistant line 2 says there was clear contact.
So Caleb sends a long one in, and again, Mensah rises to the occasion. Through the middle, that's some good football. Accra had to focus under pressure. Did the ball strike the hand? Referee says game should continue. Emmanuel Tampuri is a center referee from Bolga. He's a teacher by profession. And confusion there as he was beaten to it. Accra had to focus, very lucky.
That was an error. Calamitous goalkeeping from IE.
Exactly.
Nearly gifted Royals the first goal.
They come forward again. A shot is latched from Collins Kujo. Doesn't go too far. Richmond IE. Is he suffering from the clash earlier on?
Well, maybe he has not recovered fully from that clash.
It's now the turn of the Phobians to put pressure on the opponent. Joe Boateng got a foot in. Twisting and turning, Mohamed Zakari gets the ball away, but it's Befi who picks it up for Hearts. They come forward once again. Pendulum has been swinging from one end of the field to the other over the last couple of minutes. Good pass by Junior. Befi's cross blocked dutifully there by the captain, Richard Jiku.
Yeah, it's been a terrific game here at the Accra Sports Stadium. I mean, you love the possession, you love every bit of the skill right here. And Kotoku Royals dishing it out. Folk also showing their class. Yeah, we see the error again. I mean, took his eye off the ball. Don't know what he was thinking. Richmond IE and Kujo slipped through.
Oh, goalkeeper saves the day on the other side of the field, but Accra Folk still fancy their chances. Takes a slip in the process. Yeah. And there you see the fans on the other side. I believe they are the traveling fans of Royals. Yeah, and then exactly. Mensah got up.
Exactly. There's no way this will be a foul advantage, Folk. And look at the reaction of Mensah, shell-shocked with that decision from Emmanuel Tampuri. There was no contact whatsoever. All kinds slipped and fell on the ball.
Collins and Mohamed Zakari. Two-man wall formation. Frank Boateng needs to get it right. There's Linda, bends it once again. Goalkeeper had to palm it over the top for a corner kick.
Yeah, it's a terrific delivery from Linda again. Look at the bend and the spin on the ball. Goalkeeper finding it difficult to parry the ball away. He's been sublime form. Lovely free kick
Corner kick to Accra Hearts of Oak. And again, it will be Linda to effect the corner kick. Seems to be the dead ball expert in the team. He gives the signal. Before then, referee will have to issue a warning in the 18-yard box. Corner kick to Accra Hearts of Oak. Nicely delivered. This time, Caleb was a shade late.
Yeah, it's a good header from Abanga. Guess who was arriving down the far post to head home? It was Caleb Amankwa.
Throw in to Accra Hearts of Oak. Linda's pass well read, fights for it. Does he get the advantage?
Yeah, again, he's picking a pass and well read there by Andy Kumi, and Linda showed good strength to recover in time and win that throw in.
Free kick to Kotoku, quickly effected. Zachary threads a long one through. Obviously, Ayi would get there early and get there first.
Yeah, it's a good pass, just a little power behind the ball, and Collins Kujo can't reach there in time to make contact with the ball.
Ball kicked out, and it's going to be an advantage to Royals. Lots of talking point among the fans in the stands. 25 minutes gone, no goal here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Match day 22 encounter between Hearts of Oak and Kotoku Royals. Oh, good play there by Zachary. Through the middle now, it looks good for Royals as they come forward. The careful 1-2, strong tackle right in front of the referee.
Yeah, and Belfast should be careful. That was a clumsy challenge. Lovely play again from Kotoku Royals. I mean, they moved the ball with that belief and that confidence. It's really working well for them.
Wilson Kwabda was at the receiving end of that tackle. Ayi is poised to make a save, should there be the need. Ball goes all the way back, and the careful build-up from Fauzi Ali. Confidence oozing around their play. Kotoku Royals as they come forward. Collins hitting that, or overhitting it, but if he picks it up for the Phobians, and they win a throw-in in the process.
Yeah, it's fantastic play from Kotoku Royals initially, but Collins Kujo overdoes it. Kept on holding on to the ball. Should have picked the perfect pass that time, and Hearts of Oak recovered in time. Just show some brilliant skill today. They look really good on the ball.
I've been pretty impressed with what we've seen so far. 27 minutes gone. Kotoku Royals will now have to do a lot of defending. Flag is up.
Yeah, it's Albert Iwendo. It's gone a fraction too early into the offside position. Etso picks up the pass, and Iwendo fraction too early into the offside position here.
Richard Mensah has been solid in defense for Kotoku Royals.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's been excellent.
More of a rock in front of goalkeeper Frank Boateng. Accra Hearts of Oak pick up the pieces now. Linda, York waits.
Yeah, again, they're not on the same wavelength. And you look at the frustration on the face of Albert Uendo.
Yeah.
The moment Linda picked up the ball, he's trying to tread in a very dangerous pass. Brilliant tackle from Botanga. Here, Linda has a lot of space in front. He's picking that run from York, and it's not a perfect ball, not the right ball for York to chance and pounce on.
28 minutes gone. It's still goalless here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Match day 22 encounter between Accra Hearts of Oak and Odan Kotoku Royals.
Yeah, it's been a lively game.
Yeah, the fans have had a lot to cheer about, especially in the first opening exchanges. Chances have been created, both ends. Both goalkeepers have also seen a lot more of the action, and that's what these fans are yearning for.
Yeah, they are loving it. And I mean, who expected Kotoku Royals to come here neck to neck, blow for blow, boot for boot, against the powerhouse Hearts of Oak?
And as we said earlier on, throughout the week, Accra Hearts of Oak have been mobilizing their fans to come to the stadium to watch the games. And they were enticed with free buses from vantage points to the stadium, and then they all pick up free flags at the gate before they enter.
Still not good enough. I mean, we expected to see 10,000 Hearts of Oak faithful here. We are not getting more than 3,000.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll get there. It will come in stages. But the response has been quite positive. Kotoku Royals now. Careful build up. Picked up by York. Well read by the defense. Yes, Mensah. Looking very comfortable once again as they come forward. Goalless at this stage. They've not been able to separate the two.
Yeah, again, we saw the intention from Abanga. He's just trying to whip one across the field, looking for the pace of Jiku.
30 minutes gone, we're into the last quarter. Linda. Pass was meant for Obing Jr. It was out of position.
Yeah, again, it's communication, yeah.
He's a crafty little player, Linda.
Yeah, he's a good player.
And Caleb will run after that. Careful defending. Well, he wins a goal kick, I beg your pardon. And look at the way he did it, expertly.
Yeah. Slight push from Caleb, but again, did it so well. The referee is not going to see that. It's a wonderful defending.
Good ball control by York. He turns it through the middle. Accra Hearts of Oak have options. Berfi goes round Wilson. Wilson is still challenging him. It's still Berfi. He's still going through into the 18-yard box. He goes. Lays a wrong pass.
Yeah, just when it matters most, he has done everything right. Created the space, but slipped in the process. It's just off balance the moment he wanted to pick the right pass, Berfi.
Accra Hearts of Oak come forward slowly but surely. It's looking good now as they have players committed in the 18-yard box. York was returning the favor. Fortunately, it didn't work out the way he'd have wanted. Collins goes down in the process as well.
Yeah, it's York trying to play the 1-2 with Kojo Obin Jr. And Obin Jr.'s pass, it's not the best. It's a very horrible pass from Kojo Obin Jr. And that's where Hearts of Oak have not really shown quality in the final third.
Collins, Kofi Kujo, he's been sleek in his movements. Quite fast on the ball, but on another occasion, Caleb Mankwa put paid to his runs. And it's a free kick to Accra Hearts of Oak, just outside the center circle. It's threaded in by Caleb. A little bit of heckling there. And Obing Jr. in the thick of affairs, together with the likes of Yonde.
Yeah, it's Zachary going toe-to-toe, head-to-head with the Uendo. Won the tussle.
Cleared out of trouble spot by Caleb. Accra Hearts of Oak now through the middle again. Miscommunication between Linda and Kwajo Obeng Jr. This is about the third time.
Yeah, but you won't blame Linda here. The moment he picks up the pass, look at him. He has the vision, and Kotoku Jr. should be running towards the ball, not cutting inside. It's a perfect ball from Linda. Okay, and so that is where they need to really communicate.
Yeah, and I cannot begrudge the fans there. I'm sure they're having the same thoughts as we share here in commentary. Kwajo Obeng Jr. should have picked his spot and moved into that open space. That was quick thinking from Linda. And I tell you what, anytime he gets the ball, he's a danger to Accra Hearts of Oak in terms of forward movement.
Yeah, he has that vision to pick those decisive passes. You just need to read where he's going to put the ball. And this has happened for the third time. That's why the fans are really, really frustrated. Yeah, again. It's a trailing hand of Edso into the face of Collins Kujo.
Collins went down in pain, but he's up on his feet now. Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, he's been in the news in recent times, and he's got 2 lieutenants.
Yes, so I'll do on the left,
yeah.
and Elijah can be on the right. The 3 wise men.
Is that what they're called? Game continues. It's 35 minutes gone here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Still no goal to either side. We're into the last 10. Frustration clearly in the game of Accra Hearts of Oak in terms of their forward march and build-up. The miscommunication between Obeng Jr. and Linda obviously has given away a lot of the opportunity. Here's Fauzi Ali. And Yonde is surprised that a foul is taken against him.
Yeah, it is a foul. I mean, good defending from Ali Fauzi. Did very well to get just in front of Albert Yuende. But look at the leg of Yuende. Straight into the ankle of Fauzi Ali.
Opportunities have come and gone for the Phobians. Can't say the same for Kotoku Royals. But they're still keeping their noses in there as they come forward. Run on the far side, inviting problems. Will he do the quick turn and delivery? Faulty pass by Caleb. That is picked up by Kotoku Royals as they zoom into the 18-yard box of the Phobians. Can we get a decent cross? The cross comes through. Brought down nicely. Trying to wriggle his way through. He still has an opportunity. Corner kick, Kotoku Royals.
Great play. Lovely play from Kotoku Royals. You look at the dexterity and the confidence in which they move the ball around the Hearts of Oak penalty box. It's Collins Kujo trying to wiggle his way through, whipping the ball across, but blocked there by Eso.
Yeah, and Eso himself was not too happy. Giving Kotoku Royals a lot of space to maneuver. Kojo Obeng Jr. falls deep to help in defense. Corner kick advantage, Kotoku Royals. Not the best of corner kicks, but they get another opportunity.
Yeah, I tell you what, this Kotoku Royals team looks a very dangerous side. They are on the rise.
Well, just take away the fact that they are at the bottom of the league table, but obviously a threat to the Phobians. Corner kick once again. Boateng. Mensah went up for that, but missed the direction completely.
Yeah, again, it's a very good ball in by Boateng. He plays the 1-2, gets the return ball, and swings the ball. It's hanging in mid-air, and Mensah can't get the connection to that ball.
Infringement against Hearts.
And Obeng Jr. seems to be struggling down the right side. He's not beat himself today.
Well, we obviously have not seen Obeng Jr. tick in the game, and he's supposed to be partnering the likes of Linda as they go forward. But again, we've also seen that clearly both are on different wavelengths. Throw-in advantage, Hearts of Oak. Good ball control, Linda. Can he go around his marker? He does. The first he lays on the pass. That's good enough. Yes, York. York trying to go through the middle, but that won't happen. Paul Abanga will ensure.
Yeah, he's another player who is struggling on the day. He's not had a very good day, York. He loses the ball so easily.
Not a very good day at the office, at least as far as the first 40 minutes of this match is concerned. The ball definitely crossed the line. And goalkeeper Frank Boateng, the pass to him was a bit too heavy, but he did well.
Yeah, not the best of passes from Mensah. It's a poor one, putting Frank Boateng under some amount of pressure. He didn't have experience to deal with that ball. Any goalkeeper who does not have that confidence would have probably handled it in a different way.
Corner kick to Accra Hearts of Oak. Short one, Eso gets the return. A bit too long, ball crossed the line. And so it will be a welcome goal kick to Kotoku Royals.
Again, it's a quick one. Eso and Linda combining here, and Linda is still picking. Look at Caleb calling for the ball down the far post, and that ball has gone over the line before he made contact to the ball.
I think the telepathy between Caleb Amankwa and Linda has been much better, I mean, as compared to Linda and Obingjinia.
Yeah, and Amankwa is that figure who always rises in the near post or at the far post to not home.
Quick reorganization, Linda sends the ball back and then it will be thwarted forward. Again, careful defending by the Rock of Gibraltar in defense, Richard Mensah. Meanwhile, in defense for Accra Hearts of Oak, Yakubu Zakari supporting Caleb as they mop up the pieces. Caleb comes forward to the near side now. Bare feet. Oh. Actually didn't go for the ball. He went straight for the player. He can smile about it, but he will go into the referee's box.
Yeah, it's Collins Kujo.
And Emmanuel Tampuri can afford a smile, even when showing the yellow card.
Yeah, it's intelligent play from Berfi here. He's quick on the ball, gets in front of Collins Kujo. Kujo can make the run. He's grabbing Berfi. And that's a yellow card.
Confirmation of the yellow card to Collins.
And he's not fared badly at all, Collins Kujo.
Yeah, he's been quite busy in the game, supporting Richard Jiko as well as they go forward. Collins himself has got 4 goals. And so that's the kind of threat he brings into the game. He's a hard tackler, but also a fine finisher. Free kick to Hearts. Floated in once again, this time as a bit too direct towards the goalkeeper. He gathers nicely.
Yeah, this time around it's a poor one from Linda. Again, he's looking for the head of Caleb Amankwa, but it's too deep, very close to the goalkeeper, Frank Boateng. He makes a firm grab on the ball, even under so much pressure. Deals with it perfectly well. That's good goalkeeping.
In Caleb Amankwa, Accra Hearts of Oak have got one player whose purpose of utility seems to work, especially when it comes to goal-scoring opportunities and abilities. He's very tall, and so comes up for the set pieces. And anytime it's a Linda to effect either the corner kick or the free kick, the target is Caleb.
Yeah, he's always leaping above all the players to not home. And that's why he's being that player who decides games with his head.
Goalkeeper will receive treatment at this stage. And it will offer Accra Hearts of Oak players an opportunity to have a short tete-a-tete before the game continues. Kotoku Royals haven't won any of their 11 away matches.
Yeah, and that's why they are languishing at the bottom of the Bet Power Premier League.
Yeah.
But then again, they've shown glimpses of the qualities they have in the team. In the last 3 matches, they picked 2 wins and they lost. And it shows they are on the rise, and they are such a dangerous side.
Indeed, first 43 minutes has showed us clearly what kind of danger they pose.
The fans are sitting on tenterhooks.
Well, on the other end of the field, I can tell you that the Kotoku Royals fans are very happy. So, Boateng gets the game underway. Frank Boateng, that is the goalkeeper. Free kick quickly effected by Caleb, and gives the ball back to the opponent.
Yeah, it's not been a vintage Hasselhoff performance in the first 45 minutes. I mean, we've seen glimpses of what they can do, but they've not been that dangerous in front of goal. Linda has been putting in those amazing passes, but York and Obin Jr. have not read the situation very well for Hasselhoff today.
Long ball threading there from Boateng, the goalkeeper. Ball ballooned back into opponent's half, throwing advantage to Kotoku Royals. Abanga's throw, hoping that he would use it to initiate an attack. 3 minutes of time added on. We've done 45 minutes here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Still goalless. Careful defending by Accra, hard to focus. Caleb pushes the ball out of danger zone. Eso lays a pass through the middle. This is quick thinking by the Phobians to the near side. Befi. Joe Boateng recovers very well. Ball thread through again, but there was a late challenge there, yes. And there you see Yakubu in some pain. I think he was clipped just after he released the ball.
Yeah, but a while ago, it was Befi casing his stars. And look at the urgency in which Eso wants to make something happen. Picks Linda Utanga. Brilliant ball from Utanga again. And look at the control from Befi, not the best. Controls the ball, and the ball gets away from him. And here we see the incident here. Yeah, nasty. Very nasty. Starts on the ankle of Zachary Yakubu.
Thankfully, he's up on his feet. And free kick to the Phobians. Befi. Oh, this time he got it right as he gets in the cross. Goalkeeper Boateng is committed.
Yeah, this time it's a brilliant skill from Kojobi Jr. to go around Boateng. It's a lovely skill, yeah, amazing. But here with the unfavorable right foot, it's curling one into dangerous position, but very close again to Frank Boateng, who makes a save.
Hearts have the advantage. Free kick quickly effected. Oh, this looks good. As York through the middle. A slip there by Yonde. He goes down in the process. And Zachary does very well. Puts the pieces together, pulls the plug on the Phobians.
Again, that's why they've been poor. I've said it over and over. In the final third, they need composure, they need quality, they need calmness. York gets that space. He has the ball at his feet, but he picks the wrong pass. Puts the ball behind Albert Uendo. And that's very poor from Benjamin York.
Again, solid defending by Kotoku Royals. We have done the 3 minutes of time added on. It's all up to Emmanuel Tampuri to bring us to the end of the half. Here's Befi. Tries to go past two players. Picked up nicely by Zachary. Oh, and the push from behind. But Tampuri believes that it would be worth a very good time to bring the half to an end. The first 45 minutes. Francis Andikumi has not really hit target, not just yet. Together with Collins and Richard Jiko, Ayi has been superb, although he picked up a knock earlier on in the game. seems to have recovered nicely. It's the end of the first 45 minutes here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's goalless at half-time. So Emmanuel Tampuri will ensure that the toss is done and then signals us for the commencement of the first 45 minutes of this game between Accra Hearts of Oak and Odan Kotoku Royals here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And straight away, Accra Hearts of Oak got themselves into opening spaces with Lenda, the prospect. But this time around, it was cleared out by Mensah. Esso fancied his chances of threading one through and was picked up nicely by Boateng. They found very difficult to beat in the first 45 minutes. Collins Kujo on that occasion was also halted dead in his tracks. But so far, it's been a wonderful experience, especially for Frank Boateng, who has stood between Kotoku Royals and defeat on that occasion. Collins was threading forward again, careful defending by the Phobians. Quick reflex save from Ayi and cleared out by Caleb. Nothing came out of that attack for Royals, but here's Lenda, lays on the pass. Oh, good defending once again, this time by the captain, Richard Jiko. And for Kotoku Royals, they've not given Accra Hearts of Oak an inch to operate the way they want. Yes, Lenda again, quick tackle comes in. And a free kick was gifted to the Phobians. Saved nicely by Frank Boateng. Again, a corner kick was whipped in by Lenda. Caleb Amankwa has almost always been the target. This time he got his head flying. He got his header flying over the crossbar. So for Accra Hearts of Oak, they've tried from all angles to see whether they can catch Kotoku Royals on the break and get them flat-footed. But the visitors have lived very well, and on this occasion, Kujo picked up the ball from Richmond Ayi, dilly-dallied on the ball for a bit, nearly resulted in a goal. Quick recovery by the Phobians, a slip on the part of Rashid Okain. Free kick once again, and you realize that Caleb came up for that this time. Goalkeeper got a fingertip save to it. Wilson brought down the resultant free kick. Nothing happened for Kotoku Royals, so they kept probing, they kept charging, they kept going forward. Kotoku Royals fancied their chances of hitting one right back at the Phobians, but on this occasion, they completely missed up the opportunity. Careful defending by the Phobians got them a corner kick. York has found it difficult to go past Paul Abanga in the first 45 minutes. Tough battle it has been, especially for Accra Hearts of Oak. They don't seem to find the antidote. They haven't found the antidote, not just yet. Corner, I beg your pardon, free kick whipped in once again. This time, Boateng went up for the save. Esso, quick thinking on the captain's side, laid a pass through the middle. Linda was looking good. Set up the pass on the near side for Befi. Joe Boateng had to clear masterfully. Obeng Jr. went round Boateng, got in across all right. But Frank Boateng rose to the occasion. Emmanuel Tampuri looked at his clock, realized that we had done 3 minutes of time added on, bringing the first half to an end. An eventful first half it had been, with Accra Hearts of Oak slightly on top in terms of possession. 7 corners, 4 to Accra Hearts of Oak and 3 to Kotoku Royals, but all to no avail. They just could not shake the net on the opposite side of the field. At halftime, it's goalless between Hearts of Oak and Kotoku Royals.
Front line, very dangerous front line for Hearts of Oak this afternoon. But for
Emmanuel Tampuri gets us underway. The first 45 minutes of action, and it's between Accra Hearts of Oak, who are playing in their... It's been a good enough season for the Phobians, and there they come forward once again. Can't go past the defense. Up. Corner kick. Ntange still dangerously poised there, but this careful defending by the Phobians at this stage. Was that a trip from who leads? Looking for an opportunity to send it across. He does. Oh, lovely pass through. Then he goes through 2 players, lays on the pass. This looks good for Kotoku Royals. Better, here comes in the corner kick. Mensah went up for that. It's a header on target. The eventual clearance by Accra Hearts of Oak. Not done too well. Still dangling in there. At the very last minute, Accra Hearts of Oak, yes, Linda. Timely tackle there, and it's cleared by Jiko. Handball. Accra has supposed to pushing forward. This is Linda, lays on the pass. York before he... Over the wall. Swings it in nicely. The header is on target. Linda waits for it and gets it. This is swung in nicely from Mensah once again. But Accra has to come forward. Caleb's long ball. Emmanuel Tampuri is a center referee from Bolga. He's a teacher by profession. And confusion there as he was beaten to it. Accra Hearts of Oak are very lucky. Still fancy their chances. Takes a slip in the process. It's Linda. Bends it once again. Curry through the middle now. It looks good for Royals as they come forward. The careful 1-2 strong in front of goalkeeper Frank Boateng. Accra Hearts of Oak pick up the pieces now. Linda. York waits. That is picked up by Kotoku Royals as they zoom into the 18-yard box of the Phobians. Can we get a decent cross? The cross comes through. Brought down nicely. Trying to wriggle his way through. He still has an opportunity. Yes, he lays on the pass. That's good enough. Yes, York. York trying to go through the middle, but that won't happen. Paul Abanga will, as they mop up the pieces. Caleb comes forward to the near side now. Bare feet. Oh. Free kick to Hearts. Floated in once again. This time is a bit too direct towards as Caleb pushes the ball out of danger zone. Esso lays a pass through the middle. This is quick thinking by the Phobians to the near side. Befi. Oh, this time he got it right as he gets in the cross. Goalkeeper Boateng. Yes, Befi tries to go past two players. Picked up nicely by Zachary. Oh, and the push from behind, but Tampuri believes. Sure.
He's another who struggling on the day. A very good day, York.
Yes, he lays on the pass. That's good enough. Yes, York. York trying to go. Yes, Befi. Caleb as they mop up the pieces. Caleb. Break. Yes, Befi. Tries to go past two players. Picked up nicely by Zachary. Oh, and the push from behind, but Tampuri believes that.
That'd be fantastic.
Watching on the Chevy, the show.
Shut up.
Well, let's go.
Welcome back to the Accra Sports Stadium. We're getting ready for the second 45 minutes of this match involving Accra Hearts of Oak and Odan Kotoku Royals. End of the first half, it was a barren scoreline. Linda in your shot has been very, very forceful up front for the Phobians. But he's just not had a very profitable working connection day with the likes of Kwajo Obeng Jr. But for Kotoku Royals, they've been irresolute in the first 45 minutes. Can they continue for the second 45?
Well, that's what John Eduafo said before kickoff. And he told me they needed to be that resolute, that organized at the back, and they showed that quality at the back as well. Even though they've considered the highest number of goals, they needed to be solid against a powerhouse like Hearts of Oak.
Center referee Manuel Tampuri will get us underway in a couple of seconds. And this time it's Kotoku Royals who kickstart the second half, playing from left to right. Through the middle, Ali and Zachary have been wonderful, thwarting most of the efforts initiated by Accra Hearts of Oak in midfield. Ayi indecisiveness, eventually he gets the ball underway. Picked up nicely by Obeng Jr. Eventual pass does not go through as Boateng. Good footwork. They get themselves out of trouble easily. Kotoku Royals. Recovers nicely as they come forward. That's a forceful charge, but faulty pass. Eso gets a foot in the middle. Good play by Befi. Solid pass from Caleb to Yondo. Glade gets the ball again. Foot-in challenge by Mensah, throwing advantage to Hearts. Obeng Jr. That's a solid block there. Accra Hearts of Oak seem to have started the second half on a positive note.
Yeah, and the game has been played on that same blistering pace we saw in the first half.
Good turn. Blocked there nicely.
You could feel the urgency from the Hearts of Oak team. They really want to make something happen.
Yeah, they have to. Rashid Okai with a throw, but unfortunately could not be controlled well by that man Yonde.
Yeah, he's not having a very lively afternoon, Albert Yonde. But again, the throw from Rashid Okai, not a perfect one.
Field ball control by Joe Boateng gives the advantage to Accra Hearts of Oak. Throw in quickly effected. Oh, some good footwork there by the Phobians, finding men in open spaces. Oh, players nudged from the back for no reason. Advantage will go to Kotoku Royals.
Yeah, but there, Befi, eyes on the ball. Went straight in on Collins Kujo.
Oh, that's a good turn. Still has the game, the possession. The ball is still in play as they come through the middle. Good recovery by Accra Hearts of Oak now. It's a long ball forward. Can the counter work? Paul Ayamba. Clearance was not the best. Yonde brings the ball back. Gets it once again. Rashid Okai. Solid defending by Kotoku Royals as a corner kick.
Yeah, it's better play from Hearts of Oak this time around, getting the ball to the bar line. It's Okai who whips in across, but it's again well defended there by Kotoku Royals. Looking well organized at the back. It's Prince Kwame Doji with a header to get it away from danger.
Accra Hearts of Oak pushing players into enemy territory now. As the corner kick quickly effected is a short one by Linda. Linda gets it once again. Oh, that was a late challenge. Player goes down. Worrying times.
Check in. Look at the pressing from Kotoku Royals. It's a rash challenge from Mensah on Caleb Amankwa. Very late one.
Caleb is up and running. 49 minutes gone.
And they should be careful about, conceding those free kick around dangerous position.
Free kick is on. Good defending by Kotoku Royals. Corner kick to...
Again, terrific ball in there by Linda. Good header from Mensah.
Corner kick to the Phobians. Lots of talking points, and they're all wondering why strikers the likes of Victor, Edu, and of course Isaac Mensah still in the dugout when they're looking for goals.
Yeah, it's not happening for Hearts of Oak up front. It's a poor ball from Linda again. Ball went over the line and came back to play. But then again, Kotoku Royals, they've been absolutely magnificent at the back.
Ball headed on by Jiko. Andy Kumi. This is familiar terrain. Appeals for the handball. Referee said let the game flow. Good recovery by the Phobias, but then they give the ball away. Quite unfortunate because Kotoku Royals have their eyes on target as they come forward. Yes, Boateng's cross is deep. Brought down nicely. And opportunities come the way of Kotoku Royals now. It's threading nicely with the power drive.
Yeah, it's a lovely delivery from Abanga. I mean, it's that kind of delivery a goalkeeper cannot really come out for to make a save. And he stayed on his line for that moment, and Royals were looking good.
Salifu Ibrahim is coming on for Kwajo Obing Jr. Sure, he's not happy with himself, obviously.
Yeah, he's not had a good day, but he's holding his tie. Maybe he had a knock earlier on.
Probably.
In the first half.
Probably. So on comes Salifu Ibrahim. Yeah, well, Jude.
Yeah.
Your assertion there has been confirmed. Accra Hearts of Oak will organize from the rear as they come forward. The likes of Caleb Amankwa and Co. almost always fancy their chances. There's an opportunity now, but good reflexes. Goalkeeper saw this coming and came out to clear his lines.
Yeah, it's good goalkeeping from Boateng again, reading his lines very well.
Okain on the near side, lays on the pass. Accra Hearts of Oak is looking good. Oh,
Where are you going again?
miscommunication once again. Collins sends one back and then is booted out by Richard Mensah. Complete miscue.
And the supporters can afford a smile here from that miscue from Okain.
Throw in. A strong challenge there.
Yeah, we look at that miscue again. The clearance from Mensah, and very awful miscue.
Hearts come forward though through Befi, lays on the pass, it's a bit too strong. Ball goes over the line. Player was impeded before the ball crossed the line. Advantage will go to Odan Kotoku Royals.
Yeah, again, solid defending. Lovely defending from Ali. Befi picked up the pass. But it's a little bit too much from the pass, but look at the defending from Ali Fauzi. Solid defending.
Yeah, put his body in the way to ensure that nothing befalls his team. Game continues in earnest as Accra Hearts of Oak look for another daunting opportunity, challenge and task down that flank. Ball is picked up by Linda, brought down in the process. Prince Kwame Dogwe says, I got the ball, ref.
Yeah, he's turning away from trouble, and the pressure from Kwame Dogwe, incisive pressure. And Linda can't stand on his feet. Referee says it's an unfair challenge. And again, they concede that free kick in a very dangerous position, Kotoku Royals.
Yeah.
Don't forget, this chap whipped in a 98th minute free kick in Bibiani, and it resulted in that equalizer for Hearts of Oak.
It's Salif Ibrahim behind the ball this time. Right at goalkeeper, who even fumbles with a clearance. Thankfully, Richard Mensah made space for himself.
Yeah, and that's how dangerous Hearts of Oak are on the set pieces. Again, it's Salifu with the whip, but Dogbe again turning away from Caleb, and that was a clear foul.
Two players go down. Kotoku Royals think they should have the advantage. Murphy's up on his feet though from Mayamba's kick.
Yeah, we'll see what happened here. Because Andy Kumi, who clashed into Murphy. And it was one of the collusions we've had in this game.
Pressure on Kotoku Royals. Lines cleared effectively, but Accra Hearts of Oak will still push forward. Opportunity for the Phobians to get themselves into open spaces. Again, good defending by Kotoku Royals.
Good pressure from Hearts of Oak. Yeah, they are probing, asking all the questions. Lovely build-up. He's just trying to play the 1-2, and Murphy trying to make himself big in a good position, whipping the ball across, but another solid defending from Kotoku Royals.
Fauzi in the right place, got his body, and the corner kick is whipped in. Frank Boateng does well to punch that away. It's picked up by Zachary now. Lays on the pass. Yes, Francis Kumi. Through the middle. It could be an opportunity for Kotoku Royals, but Richmond Ayi receives the applause from the crowd. Good reflexes, good timing, good save.
Yeah, and this is why he's Hearts of Oak #1. I mean, he made himself so big, he reacts so quick. And you know, Jiku can't get the ball over him. But it's a lovely build-up from Kotoku Royals, cut the Hearts of Oak defense into shreds. And that time, Andy Kumi trying to tee up his strike partner, Kujo, who can just get the ball above the goalkeeper, Richmond Ayi. Good goalkeeping.
Long ball in by Caleb player, goes down in the process. Glade wins a free kick, or does he?
Yeah, that's the build-up here. What a pass. And the moment Andy Kumi got onto the ball, look at the run of Kujo. And Kujo got there in time to nick the ball. He's just trying to poke the ball above the goalkeeper. Brave save, amazing stop from Richmond Ayi.
Well, that's a wonderful save there. Quick reflexes and reaction from Richmond Ayi. He had to do that to save the day. There's Salifu Ibrahim. Through the middle now, Salifu gets it back from captain. Build up is good by the Phobians. Ibrahim gets it again, unfortunately. Just before ball could get to him, a strong tackle came in from Boateng.
Yeah, we see what David Oklu is trying to do. Is bringing in two players who can hold on to the ball, then get some quick passing in the center of midfield, and then get the Royals defense open. Late challenge there from Wilson Kwabena on Linda.
So Joe Boateng goes into the referee's books. Confirmation of the yellow card, there he is. Played quite well in the first half. He's been very solid rock solid in defense
Yeah.
for Royals.
Yeah, he's been buzzing with a lot of energy down the left side. And he's been so enterprising for Kotoku Royals the entire season.
Free kick advantage to Accra Hearts of Oak. Ball headed out. Wilson brings it down. Zachary on the near side. This looks good. Wilson. Ball has been taken away from him. He's still prodding. Wins the advantage of a corner kick.
Yeah, but Kotoku Royals are relentless on the counter. They've been so dangerous. And this time around, it's Richard Jiku trying to run it on, trying to use his pace and strength. Okai had to get across and nick the ball away from him. It's a corner kick.
Boateng goes behind the ball. This would look interesting. Corner kick to Kotoku Royals. There's a short one. Accra Hearts of Oak deal with it nicely. Ball cleared out. Rashid Okai. Good recovery in defense. Kotoku Royals. They stand tall. Rashid Mensah, Paul Ayamba. It's been a solid pair of legs. Kumi gets there early. Oh, that's it. Some good work. Unfortunately, the cross is a bit too long. Still stays in play though. And Kotoku win a corner kick. Their fans would applaud.
This is great football from Kotoku Royals. And look at Andy Kumis, he's using his pace to head the House of Oak defense.
Yeah.
Gets onto the ball. He's just trying to tee it up for Jiku, and the ball is a little bit behind Jiku.
Rashid Okan, he left him dead in his tracks. And Abanga was waiting for. No problems at all for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yeah, again, Kujo overran that ball and went into a brick wall. But of course, Kotoku Royals, they have been so dangerous in the second half. They've played some wonderful football. They are dazzling, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They haven't scored in 5 of their 11 away matches though, and that's where the worry lies. Couldn't beat Dreams FC. They beat them by 1-0. Bechem beat them by the same goal margin. So did Mediama Sporting Club. Adriana beat them by 2-0, and Legon Cities got 3 against them. A wonderful stoppage there. He's telling his colleagues to push on forward.
Yeah, that was very intelligent from Caleb Amankwa.
Yeah.
But then again, Andy Kumi is using his pace to really hit both Yakubu and Caleb Amankwa.
Yes. The pace of Andy Kumi has been phenomenal. And so have the likes of Befi and Co as they come forward for Accra Hearts of Oak, and this time expect that by goalkeeper Frank Boateng. Strong challenge, but it's Richie Chico. 2 players came for that. Caleb was one of them. Referee blows the whistle. Not too sure why.
Yeah, come on, this was a foul, the first one. But Jiku ran in here. Look at the arm of Esso straight into the face of Jiku. And this should have been the foul. Referee ignored it. But when Kotoku won the possession back, you'd expect the referee to play on.
The free kick has been given to Kotoku Royals. 62 minutes gone in the game.
And this is a worrying sign. This is really worrying. He's been playing through that injury.
Yeah. His levels of dedication, par excellence, Caleb Amankwa. And he brings so much stability to the defense of Accra Hearts of Oak, especially when he has a very good day.
Yeah, it's good to see him on his feet, because if he aggravates that injury, it's a big worry for Hearts of Oak.
Yeah. And there's worrying signs on the faces of the medics of Hearts of Oak. The leadership of Accra Hearts of Oak. here in their numbers and also wondering what's happening to Accra Hearts of Oak. Boateng goes down. Referee says the game will continue. Good pass. And Accra Hearts of Oak defense leaving gaps behind them. Kotoku Royals are just not as sharp and as effective as they should be.
But they played perfectly, brilliantly well today. Kotoku Royals. They say, he who is down fears no fall. They've really showed character. They've played amazingly well today.
And on top of your screen, you see the supporters there giving them massive support. Quick substitution for Odan Kotoku Royals. Collins Kujo is going off. Selom Kluche is getting ready to come on. Gets a tap there from John Eduafo, the head coach.
Yeah,
Collins Kujo receives the applause.
Yeah, he's done well
from the fans.
He's played a yeoman's game today. But Kluche, another dangerous player. And Eduafo is going for the kill. He feels he might nick a win here against the powerhouse Hearts of Oak.
Well, anything could be possible. Game will continue as Accra Hearts of Oak still look for the opening and an opportunity to draw first blood in the game. They're still goalless at this stage. Yes, Eso. Anytime he comes forward, the build-up for Accra Hearts of Oak look dangerous. Eric Eso. Spreads play to the near side. Sweet build-up by the Phobians. They're yet to push through. There's Befi now. Manages to get a cross, but they set it out nicely by Mensah. Free kick advantage to Kotoku Royals.
Yeah,
Eric Eso looks worried.
Yeah, and Hearts of Oak are playing the ball around circles, trying to draw wings around the Kotoku defense. But then again, they're finding it difficult to penetrate. Where it matters most, they've not shown that quality Hearts of Oak.
Isaac Mensah gets a look in as he comes on to take the place of York. Victor Edu is also waiting to come on. Before then, it would be Linda Mtange. I'm a bit surprised that he's been pulled off. Enoke Subontin comes onto the field of play. Linda has been probably the man who's been moving things for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yeah, but with Ibrahim Salifu on, they are doing the same job. You need strikers to probably put that pressure on the Kotoku defense. And that's why I'm thinking David Oklu brings on 2 strikers and 1 midfielder.
And it's an opportunity. All guns blazing for the Phobians through the back. Oh, and he will be penalized definitely for holding the hand of his opponent. Chance for Accra Hearts of Oak, and it's gone wasted.
Yeah, it's a terrific ball, clever pass. And Isaac Mensah here should be spotting the run of Salif Subontin, who was just lurking. It's a poor ball. I mean, in the 18-yard ball, you expect him to do a lot more better. One-on-one against Boateng. Probably go for goal. He's just trying to cut it back and set it on for Subontin. It was a poor ball. It's a let-off for Kotoku Royals.
Interesting game here, interesting scenes as well. It's still goalless. Hearts of Oak nil, Kotoku Royals nil.
And they're not really playing with that conviction up front, Hearts of Oak. They need to do a lot more, show that quality in the final third.
Substitution for Kotoku Royals. Dela Akoli is getting ready to come on. Francis Andikumi, the day ends for him. Obviously, the onus will now fall on the likes of Dela Akoli to see whether they can put 2 and 2 together up front.
I love the name, Akoli.
Yeah.
And it's a like for a like change. Akoli also has that pace and a lot more very dangerous in the air.
Tough game it has been for Accra Hearts of Oak. Should the match end this way, Kotoku Royals will be more than glad to go away with a point. Struggling for the ball.
Yeah, again, it's Kwame Doje really fighting it out with 2 Hearts of Oak players, and he wins the sympathy of the referee. He's really played well, Kwame Dogbe.
Yeah, silent assassin if you want to call him that. Here's the opportunity coming the way of Kotoku Royals. It's a bit too long and he goes out of play.
Yeah, lacking that momentum. Royals, they've been really impressive today. On the counter, they look dangerous.
Free kick advantage to Accra Hearts of Oak. Lots of pressure on Yakubu Zakari.
Yeah, it's all about the pressing.
Yeah.
Pushing from behind, and Yakubu is asking, why are you pushing me?
Exactly. And that's the pressure from the player who just came on a couple of seconds ago, Akoli. Ball headed over the line, nicely done by Selom Kluche.
Yeah, again, it's poor ball control from Salifu Ibrahim. And it's gifting away that free kick to Kotoku Royals.
Ball goes over the line. It will be a welcome throw into Accra Hearts of Oak. Still can't find the antidote to overrun Kotoku Royals. And I think Coach Eduafo so far has got the tactics right.
Yeah.
We're into the last 20 minutes now.
But don't forget, Hearts of Oak, they have the quality to rally back in the dynamics of the game. They've shown that against Brecum Chelsea. They scored in the 83rd minute. They've shown that they can always come back into the game.
Oh, for Accra Hearts of Oak, they could have done much, much better, especially with the statistics this season. 21 goals they scored so far, as against 17 they've conceded. Lost 5 matches. Sorted out 8 draws and 8 wins, respectively.
Yeah, another clash from Dela Akoli on the Hearts of Oak captain Eso. He's not had any breathing space in the heart of midfield, Eso.
Yeah, it's been more of a tireless attempt to ensure that Accra Hearts of Oak keep flowing with the movement and the attack. Ball blocked there nicely. Goalkeeper comes out, but it's read well by Zakari. Oh, delays with the clearance. Gives the advantage to Accra Hearts of Oak. They will say thank you very much. Need to push men into open spaces now. Salifu Ibrahim. Only 2 phobia players in the 18-yard box. And now they will push a lot more forward. Nothing came out of Rashid's throw, and so he would have to do it much better this time. Rashid through the middle. Abanga's clearance, quite effective. And it is without pressure, Kotoku Royals, they get themselves out of danger zone. It's a push there on Ibrahim.
Yeah, again, it's Kwame Dogbe with a push. Yeah. He's been ever present in the heart of midfield today.
Well, like we told you earlier on before, we can label him as the silent assassin. You don't know where he pops up from, but he's there all the time. Ball headed out, it doesn't go too far. Appeals for the handball situation. The fans of Accra Hearts of Oak really sitting on tenterhooks.
Yeah, then again, it's a clever ball from Salifu Ibrahim. Yeah, he's just making the ball above the defense, but it's Ali who has the ball against his own arm. The referee had a clear view on that.
So Kotoku Royals come forward. Accra Hearts of Oak have taken over the mantle. There's a Kotoku Royals player down, but referee will allow the attack to go on. Accra Hearts of Oak in open space, and then they give the ball away. Cleared out nicely. Player goes down. Advantage, Kotoku Royals.
Yeah, again, Isaac Mensah can't make the most out of that chance. It's a glaring opportunity, a glorious one. He gets over the defense, just behind the defense of Kotoku Royals, and you expect him to pick a perfect pass. And that was a very poor ball again, trying to lay it on for Victor Edu. It can't get to him in time, and Hearts of Oak are fluffing the opportunities.
Time definitely not on the side of Accra Hearts of Oak if they want to claw back 3 points in this game. And
look at that. Yeah, the agitation is among the fans here. But then again, since coming on, Isaac Mensah has been lively. It's all about decision making. He can't make the right decision in the final minute. A lovely pass again from Salifu. He picks up the ball, rounds up Mensah, and here he should be having the vision to pick a perfect ball, but that was a poor one.
Opportunity gone for Accra Hearts of Oak. But for Kotoku Royals, they're into the last quarter, and they get into the last quarter of this game with a lot of surety that they can hold on till the 90th minute mark.
Well, Hearts of Oak are going to give them some amount of pressure this time round.
They definitely will. Boateng pushing forward. Selom goes down, and it's a free kick advantage to Kotoku Royals.
Yeah, clear push from behind from Isaac Mensah. Selom tense and is just slipping away from Otanga. And Otanga trips him from behind.
Lots of movement we've seen since Coach Oduafu made those substitutions. It's opened up the game for Kotoku Royals. They're now moving into open spaces, trying to take the advantage and trying to catch Accra Hearts of Oak on the break. Certainly not done a very good job so far, but at least it's giving them that amount of leverage.
Yeah, it's giving them the impetus, their confidence to stay in the game.
Mohamed Zakari goes off. Kweku Owusu fancies the chances, and that hits the side netting.
Yeah. Amazing free kick from Abanga. It's over the wall and nearly outsmart Richmond Aye in post for Hearts of Oak. It would have been a glorious moment for Paul Abanga.
Now Hearts try and play a constructive kind of build-up. Befi went down, free kick effected quickly. Salifu Ibrahim chips one into the 18-yard box. Nicely defended by the visitors.
Yeah, this is the third time he's chipping the ball about the defense of Kotoku Royals, and they better watch out. He has the magical touch. He has the Midas touch. He can make things happen for Hearts of Oak. Salifu.
He's behind the ball, getting ready to effect the corner kick. Swings it in with that left foot of his. Again, the intended target was Caleb. Got to Caleb all right by the header.
Yeah, it's a deep cross from Salifu. And look at Amankwa. He's struggling to get his head onto the ball. He's probably feeling the pain. He's not really jogging perfectly right. Maybe he's feeling some pain around the thigh.
Well, it'll be very unfortunate if they have to lose him at this stage of the game. Kotoku Royals now. It's a very difficult pass, but he clipped him on the foot. Did not even get to the ball.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he knows he will go into the referee's box.
We'll look at that replay again, and Caleb is really struggling. Yeah, okay, missed the header. And just when Jiku tried the pass, it's a caller who was just tearing away, and Caleb nowhere near the ball.
Yeah.
Launching, starts throwing. It's a dangerous tackle.
Goes into the referee's box. But again, in the build-up to that tackle, you could realize that he wasn't running as swiftly and as fast as he would have wished. And that to buttress your point that he's still maybe carrying that lingering injury.
Yeah, yeah, you see that huge bandage, that protective bandage wrapped around his knee, Caleb Amankwa.
Free kick advantage to Kotoku Royals. It's a banger behind the ball. Headed over the line. It will be a corner kick. Victor Edu helping in defense.
Yeah, it's good to see him back in defense. Yeah, it's a dangerous ball in. Then Edu not taking any chances. It's a good header.
Opportunity for Kotoku Royals. 10 minutes to full time. Abanga once again. It's flicked on into the box, but it's cleared out by Esso. Over the line, it will go. Pressure on the defense of Accra Hearts of Oak. Paul Abanga with a throw. Ball goes out. And advantage will go to the home side.
Yeah, this time around, Okan deals with Akoli's presence. And Okan shows sheer strength and determination to win the ball. Yeah, lovely defending from the young chap.
Dela Akoli has slid into the game quite well. Referee ignored that foul and the game will continue. The fans are not too happy. Boateng on the other side. Clears out into touch.
Yeah, not a very convincing clearance from Boateng again. Hearts of Oak piling on the pressure.
Befi finds captain Eric Esso. Caleb joins the attack, as he frequently does, pushes men forward. Jiko got his foot to it. He's been a brave warrior in the game today, Richard Jiko.
Yeah, he's played the captain's game.
Tampuri takes another decision and the fans are not too happy.
Well, he said something we probably have not seen. And he's indicating that Isaac Mensah was holding on to the jersey of Abanga. Yeah, you see clearly he's holding on to the jersey of Mensah rather.
Frustrating times for Accra Hearts of Oak. 8 minutes to full time. And Kotoku Royals seem to be having the better part of possession. Free kick advantage, says the referee, to Accra Hearts of Oak. Meanwhile, Royals have a player down.
Yeah, we see that infringement again. It's Akoli battling out with Yakubu and referee. Says that's an unfair challenge from Akoli.
Well, it's interesting hearing some of the comments coming from the fans who are close to us in commentary position. Obviously, Accra Hearts of Oak fans are frustrated.
Well, they need a win, and a win at all costs.
Yep. And I think the painful fact is that they thought that Kotoku Royals will be mere pushovers by virtue of the fact that it's not going quite well for them. But this is one of the upscale games that Kotoku Royals have played in recent times. Off the ball incident, player went down.
Yeah, but this is good officiating from Tampuri. Yes, Hasselfolk were probing here, but there's no danger here. Hasselfolk are not really, it's not probably a 1v1 situation.
Exactly.
He has spotted, Wilson down.
He took his time, saw that the player was down.
Yeah, he's not taking any chances.
And readily blew the whistle, Yeah,
it's Jiko rather. Yeah, he's bleeding on the face. And referee has seen probably that was pretty dangerous. He stops play, and that's very good. Good referee.
Yeah. Jiko seems to be okay. He's helped onto his feet. And I think he's had a cut just beneath the eye.
Yeah, it's a dangerous injury. And every referee at that moment will stop play. When it comes to an injury to the head, the player must be stopped.
And I think that center referee did quite well, stopping the flow of the game to save a life. Yes, Salifu. That's a good pass, but there's nobody there to pick it up for Accra Hearts of Oak. And it's threaded away nicely. Good ball control. Della Akoli. Ball has been taken away from him. It's now the turn of the Phobians. Oh, they give the ball away again. And this seems to be favoring Kotoku Royals very well. 5 minutes to full time. It's still goalless here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah, but look at David Oklu. He's rallying his boys. All is not lost here. You have about just 5 minutes to go. They need to put in that urgency. They still have to fight it out, have to focus.
Another throw into Kotoku Royals. The posture of David Oklu says it all. Frustration. Here's a banger with a throw. It's a long one dealt with by the defense of Accra Hearts of Oak. They will seek to come forward. Salifu threads their pass through and the player is pulled down. Free kick advantage to Hearts.
Yeah, again, this should be a yellow card. I mean, it's a professional foul.
It is.
Deliberate as well.
And it's from the silent assassin, Prince Kwame Dogbe. Accra Hearts of Oak. Cross was not the best. Ball cleared out. Referee whistles for a corner kick. And the clarion call from the fans now is that Accra Hearts of Oak should get a goal. Kept in play, Eso. Jiko is back on the field of play, thank goodness. Ball cleared out. Advantage to Kotoku Royals. Yakubu Zakari.
But Prince, you have to give it to Kotoku Royals. They've worked tirelessly today. They've been super amazing in terms of defending and how, they go on the counter as well. They're causing all sort of problems for Hearts of Oak.
They've not been overawed by the presence of the vociferous fans of the Phobians. They've also not been taken away. They've not been overawed at all by the fact that they are playing against Accra Hearts of Oak. Here's a banger with a throw. This is connected on nicely by Ayi to the rescue. And Ayi will deliver this one as quickly as he can. Again, careful defending by Kotoku Royals. Accra Hearts of Oak threads a long one into the box! Well, the expectation was that it was going to be easy for Isaac Mensah to get a goal from that spot.
What a ball in. Clever ball from Otanga. And when he misses everybody here, he has the composure and the calmness to put the ball beyond the goalkeeper, but no. He blasted the ball, put laces through here. Here should be a calm, composed finish from Isaac Mensah. And he was jubilated and celebrated last week. I'm sure he will be a villain today after missing that glaring opportunity.
Too glaring was that opportunity. Could have picked his spot nicely. But Kotoku Royals They still come forward. It's not over until it's over. And that was a solid defending there on the part of Accra Hearts of Oak. They have the advantage now as Jiku was pushed off the ball.
And Mensah will be cursing his stars. How on earth did he miss that opportunity? One-on-one against Frank Boateng. You'd expect him to have calm heads, cool composure, and finish home with a flourish.
Again, Accra Hearts of Oak trying to put the passes together. Victor Edu was waiting for that, but ball did not get to him. That was from Berfi.
And what a game he's had, Berfi.
Yeah.
It's been super amazing. It's a terrific ball, but just that power behind that ball.
We're in the 89th minute. Definitely we will have some minutes of time added on. But things have just not gone well with the Accra-based team. Down went Salom Kluche.
Yeah, again, I'm just trying to reminisce and look at that opportunity again. He was the hero, Isaac Mensah, last week.
Yeah. Oh, the tide has changed. 7 minutes of time added on. 7 minutes of time added on. Ball blasted away.
Yeah, 7 minutes is a lot of time in association football.
Indeed it is. It's a long ball forward. Accra Hearts of Oak have placed players in open spaces. But Victor Edu.
Yeah, he's not reading in between the lines. Thrashing ahead of the Kotoku defense.
David Oklu started the game with Victor Edu on the bench together with Salifu Ibrahim, Isaac Mensah. And since they came on, tried to make some inroads, but it's been difficult. And Caleb is not too happy.
Just look at the attitude of Caleb Amankwa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving the warning. Next minute, he knows they need to get into the game. He's hurrying play. Yeah, we see the incident again. Yeah, it's Caleb going with the arm and Akoli also going with the arm. But here, he's giving him strong warning.
Well, that was a little bit of an exchange, and Accra Hearts of Oak, pressure was being put on them, but they get away from trouble. Long ball forward, goalkeeper comes out and makes a save. Oh, good recovery from Mensah. Had to struggle back to ensure that no problems befell goalkeeper Frank Boateng.
Yeah, another terrific ball from Berfi. Yeah, it puts it very deep in the heart of defense, and Mensah nearly making an error, but did well to recover. Just put a foot through and the ball glances and rolls back to goalkeeper Boateng.
Ball cleared away by Kotoku Royals, but it only goes as far as Berfi. Gives the ball away too easily. Kotoku Royals will reorganize. Boateng comes forward. Esok gets the foot in. And Kotoku Royals failing to keep that ball in play. That was Joe Boateng. Pressure is on the visitors now. Good skill. Berfi goes past one. Victor Edu lays on the pass through the middle. Picked up nicely by the petite Salifu Ibrahim. To the far side. Goes past one. Finishing, let him down.
Yeah, he does everything right. Okay. Lovely skill to go past Jiko. But here, he needs his composure to tread in a terrific cross. Kicks it way off target.
We have done 3 minutes of the 7 minutes time added on. Frank Boateng doesn't look too good.
And the Royals fans are singing and jubilating. Look at them.
Yeah, I can tell you for a fact that these are the Odan Kotoku Royal fans. They've been on their feet from the start of the game. They have supported their club with every sinew in them.
Probably they never believed they were going to get a point. They are nearly there.
And I think that is one of the things that has really urged them on. It's really encouraged and motivated them to give up their best in the game. Kotoku Owusu, not seen a lot of him since he came on.
This man is hot.
Quick decisions have to be taken.
I mean, if you beat Kotoku here and go to BBNE to draw the game and you can't beat Royals here, many might think it's not a good result today. And
yeah, well, for these fans, I mean, they are still in the jubilant mood, but clearly they would have wished that they could see goals. Linda started the game. What a game he's had today, Linda. But again, it just did not materialize into the goals they were all expecting.
Yeah, I was surprised to see him being pulled off by a clue.
Victor Edu goes in there for that strong challenge. It's the strong man who went down, Abanga. And that was a challenge earlier on. Solid header coming from defense. So the gauntlet falls back to Kotoku Royals. We've done over 5 minutes of the time added on. Picked up by Ayi. Tells them to move into open spaces. Edu heads the ball down nicely. Good ball by Accra Hearts of Oak. That was a late challenge, which gives Accra Hearts of Oak a free kick. Trying to turn the player inside out. Again, it was Kotoku Owusu with that late challenge. Free kick advantage to Accra Hearts of Oak. The fans are in a singing and a jubilant mood. This might probably herald a goal for them. But this goalkeeper has been resolute, Frank Boateng. Together with the men in front of him, the likes of Abanga, the likes of Richard Mensah. Free kick is on. And it's headed in! That man has been probing. With every set piece that Accra Hearts of Oak have taken today, Caleb Amankwa has been the target. Eventually, he puts the smiles on many a face. Look at the fans go. Frank Boateng completely beaten on this occasion. And it is the tenacity of purpose that have put the smiles on the face. Free kick was effected by Salifu Ibrahim. Caleb Amankwa has almost always been the target with every set piece taken by the Phobians. And he did not put his teammates to shame. In the right place, at the right time. And Accra Hearts of Oak have the goal they were looking for. Heartbreak for Kotoku Royals. And if he already has been booked, he may get the marching orders, yes. Caleb Amankwa goes off, and he goes off in style. He goes off in style. He gets a goal for Accra Hearts of Oak. He picks up a second bookable offense. What a way to go off. These fans are happy, regardless of the red card. They have the 3 golden undiluted points. Game will continue. We have done 8 minutes. Exceeded the 7 minutes by 1. And the clearance is effective. Anywhere will do for now, says Victor Edu. Throw in to Kotoku Royals. And it's a very long throw in. Careful defending by Hearts. It's a corner kick. What a way to end the match. They had to wait till the death of the game to show their superiority, talking about Accra Hearts of Oak. Corner kick to Kotoku Royals. We have done 9 minutes. 9 minutes of time added on. Enoch Isuboting goes off, and it's that man there who's struggling to make an impact just before the referee's whistle goes, Francis Ajete. Corner kick, Kotoku Royals. It's swung in. Still in the 18-yard box. And it's headed back. Accra Hearts of Oak will have to deal with the issues. The cross is on. Looks like the referee's whistle had already gone. Referee takes a look at his watch. Caleb Amankwa was gunning for the man of the match award until the red card situation. Salifu Ibrahim was dead on target with his free kick, and Caleb was dead on cue with a header. Richmond Ayi kicks the last one, the final kick of the match. Eric Esso will say thank you. Richmond Ayi, the hero of the day, but it was Caleb Amankwa's finish that did Kotoku Royals in. Frank Barton, the goalkeeper, had a good day at the office, and the two coaches, well, they know they've been in a battle. They know they've been in a battle. It's good to see them embrace. There's a winner at the end of it all. And after 90 minutes of action, Caleb Amankwa's header separates Accra Hearts of Oak from Kotoku Royals. At full time, it's Hearts of Oak 1, Kotoku Royals 0. A very dejected Frank Boateng. Tampuri got us underway in the second half, and just as the first half started, Accra Hearts of Oak pushed men into open spaces. Kotoku Royals, for the better part of this match, played quite well and defended everything that came to them. But strong tackles in the game. There were a lot of free kicks taken by Accra Hearts of Oak. Befi fancied the chances of coming forward. Careful display in defense on this occasion was Fauzi Ali. And tried as they could. Kotoku Royals threw everything at Accra Hearts of Oak. But Accra Hearts of Oak, the consistency with the attack kept coming forward. On a few occasions, it was Andy Kumi's best run, and that final pass that could have brought a goal to Kotoku Royals, and Collins Kujo could not be as effective as he could. Lots of free kicks were created in the match. Kotoku Royals came forward. Careful defending by the Phobians. Came forward in droves, and on this occasion, ball went to the right. It was floated in nicely. Frank Boateng stood tall. Strong defending by Eric Esso and Caleb. At certain times, it got a bit rough. But Isaac Mensah and co fancied their chances. Victor Edu had taken off, waiting for that. And nothing came out of that. Solid play there from Prince Kwame Dogbe, being a hero in the middle for Kotoku Royals. Clumsy challenge from him again as Salifu Ibrahim went down. And at this stage, Accra Hearts of Oak knew that they were slightly on top of the game, created a lot more opportunities. Richard Mensah cleared on that occasion. It's been a very, very feisty match. Free kick was connected by Mensah, but they hit the side netting. They kept coming forward, Kotoku Royals. Strong challenge there from Caleb, and that was the first yellow card. But Accra Hearts of Oak didn't give up. Towards the dying embers of the game, started coming forward. Opportunity for Isaac Mensah. He blasted it wide. And again, they had to call on Boateng to deal with the ensuing issue. Richard Okine blasted wide. Fancy their chances of coming forward. Salifu Ibrahim went down, decided to pick up the ball, planted it on the head of Caleb Amankwa to register the first goal. The first and only goal, I should say, for Accra Hearts of Oak. Again, Caleb had been the target of every set piece taken by Accra Hearts of Oak this afternoon. The last set piece was the one that really mattered most. Unfortunately, he had to take off his shirt to jubilate, and he was shown the red card until Emmanuel Tampuri brought the match to a final end. Good day at the office it has been for the Phobians, but at the end of it all, it was Accra Hearts of Oak who ran away with the 3 points, 1-0 at the expense of Kotoku Royals.
Coach, wonderful display from your boys. Was not enough to get a point at least back home. Describe the performance of your boys today.
Very good. Massive. I'm so much impressed by the performance of my boys. Just a little concentration that we considered the goal. But they have been on top of the game right from the beginning of the game to the last 94th minute until the goal came. Just a little loss of concentration. But I'm so much impressed by the performance of my team. It's just a hard luck. Yeah.
That goal at the final minute of this game probably might be like a knockout punch to your team. Can they survive this season? I mean, it makes you so rooted at the bottom.
We will survive. I am very confident that we will survive. We will do everything possible to win the rest of the matches ahead and survive.
We saw some flashes of brilliant, wonderful defending from your side, but then again, they couldn't kill the game off in the first half when they had so many chances. What was going through your mind, and what did you tell them during recess?
In fact, I told them what I have to tell them during the recess. Just as I have already said, a little loss of concentration at the tail end of the game, and that gave them the goal. It's part of the game. Sometimes in a game of football like this, it happens. So I'm not much worried, though it's very hurtful. But it's one of those things in the game. So we have been defeated. I do accept it in good faith. It's one of those things.
You played some amazing football today, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, Coach.
Thank you.
Again, you left it very late and you won today. How do you feel personally as the coach of Hearts of Oak?
I feel elated, yeah. I'm so excited.
You must be worried by the performance when the goal was not coming.
Yes. I told you it's going to be a difficult game because they are down, so they will come with a multiple effort, and that is what they did. But kudos to John. He has done a yeoman's job. Yeah, the boys played very well. But don't forget, we are the never say die lads.
Indeed, we saw the spirit coming back again like it did happen last week in BBNE. Yes. Again, you didn't score from open play.
Yes.
Are you really troubled by that?
No, I'm not troubled because you can see that these days the strikers are moving well. Even though they are not getting the goals during open play, but they are getting the set pieces, which is good.
One thing which was obvious was that Linda Intange, who was the link man between the midfield and the attack, was supplying those balls up front, but there was no connection. They seems to be off guard, and it was really a problem.
Yeah, you can see Linda is getting to know the last more. So as time goes on, I think the telepathy will come because during the first half, you could say that they are not getting the movement very well because Linda is new to them, but very soon they will come up.
Lastly, just
Good.
before you go, what word would you give to the supporters here? They kept on believing, they kept on cheering the boys,
Yeah.
and in the end, they never say that spirit work. What would you say to them?
Yeah. I would like to thank them for their support. I really appreciate what they did today. They should keep it up, and we will not disappoint them. We will keep putting a smile on their face.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good.
Hey, Befi, brilliant performance today. You won at the last embers of this game again, just like last week. How do you guys do this?
I think first of all I will thank God and my teammates because it's not an easy task. And we first knew they were at relegation zone, so it's going to be a tough game, and that was what pushed us through.
Again, you showed character. You played so well. You were so amazing today with those runs and those tricky down the right side. You are naturally not a right back, but you are taking that position as your own above an experienced Samuel Inkum. Again, how are you doing that?
I think I'll be grateful to Coach Matic and Coach Oklu for discovering that potential in me because I never knew I can play like this at the right back, and all of a sudden they gave me the confidence and now I'm playing.
2 difficult matches. You've been able to stay undefeated. Now, what does this victory do to your confidence and your title aspiration as as a folk player?
I think we have a bright ending, and I know if we take it game after game, we are going to be champion.
Congratulations.
Thank you.